So I'm going to start out here. I'm going to scratch all of the athletes. And if the reseed is set to on, like it is right here, it's automatically going to be reseeding. You'll see that that happens every time I scratch somebody. It reseeds the entire event, and we'll keep them all on whatever heat they're working on. So I'm working on the heat 1. It's going to keep scratching them down until I get to the bottom. Once I get them all scratched, it's going to show unseeded all athletes, and it'll show 0, 0 at the top. And now to check athletes in, I'm going to click over here. I'm going to find the athlete that's checking in. I'm going to go over and click the 3 and activate it. You'll see that it automatically gets jumped from the unseeded value active and gets dropped into heat number 1. So I'm going to do these 5 or 6 or so. And with that auto reseed, it automatically kicks them into an active heat, and every single person that gets checked in for the race is going to get dropped right into whatever live heat is active. Once I get more than 8 racers entered, it's going to automatically create 2 heats. One will be the fast heat, the other one will be the slow heat, depending on how I have my settings selected. So I scratch 1, you'll see I'm back down to 1 heat. Now I'm going to re-scratch everybody. I'm going to start all over again, because that's with the auto reseed on. That is how this one is working right now, and that worked very well at an invitational. This is a different way. I'm going to go up to the top. Everybody's been scratched. So if I have my auto seeding turned off, go back to my race, and when I go to the scratched athletes, I check and activate them. They get added to an active area, so then I can see who is checked in and who hasn't. So I'm going to count. There's 7. Yep, 1 more. And then just because I wanted to have 8 in there, you'll see that they have not been seeded. They're all in the unseeded area, but active. I hit reseed or seed the event, and it's automatically going to put those 8 athletes into the first heat. If I go back, if somebody comes a little bit later and tries to check in, I will go over there again. I'll check that person in, and you'll see the yellow 8 out of 10, 8 out of 11 shows me that I have 3 students or athletes that have not been seeded yet. And so I go to reseed, and it automatically puts those athletes in, creates a second heat, and reseeds based on their seed time. So what happens is sometimes if you have more late check-ins, you might end up with if you have auto reseeding, it's going to create a mess of your lane assignments. So to do this way, I hit active, I go over to whatever heat I need to add them to, and either choose the open lane or add a new heat, and then choose the people that have been activated and add them directly to that heat.